أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to practical tajweed for each letter. Let us start with letter ba. And as I mentioned, we will start with sukun position. We will look at the sound, the air or the breath, full mouth, empty mouth, any unique quality, and what are the common mistakes. So if we start with letter ba, ab. If you say ab, if you are watching this video, you can practice, when I'm saying. So if you say ab, it is important if you are practicing to say it loudly because it requires a physical exercise. If you practice loudly, then you can get a good grip on that. So when you say ab, it is with ba with sukun position. You can clearly see where the ba is coming from. Ab. So we're not looking at a because we need to add a. Letter with sukun cannot be pronounced on its own. So this is why we're looking at ba, bi, bu. So when you say ab, we're looking at ba. You can clearly see letter ba is coming from the makhraj of letter ba is the two lips. Ab. So when you say tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. So letter ba is coming from our two lips. That is the makhraj, point of articulation of letter ba. Then if we look at the sound, what do we do with the sound? Ab, meaning do we flow the sound, do we trap the sound, or do we bounce the sound? When you say ab, say ab, we're actually bouncing the sound. So that is the quality, it's called qalqala, that we are bouncing the sound. Now, of course, when you break it down, first we trap the sound and then we bounce out the sound. But generally speaking, when you asked about any letter with the sound, you say, it's bouncing, it's qalqala letter. Ab. So the sound of letter ba is bouncing. We apply the rule of qalqala. Then if we look at the air or the breath, do we let out our breath? Or do we keep it inside? Or do we flow the air? Or do we trap the air? See, when you say ab, the best way to check it, if you put your hand in front of your mouth, you can feel the pressure. If you are flowing the air, you can feel it. When you say ab, the easy way to work out, if I do half of letter ba, ab, we're trapping the sound, trapping the air. And then ab, we bounce out the sound. The air is trapped. And especially with the qalqala letters, the bouncing letters, we trap the sound and the air, we bounce the sound and we trap the air. Now, of course, when I say we trap the air, when we say ab, we trap the sound, we trap the air, and then we bounce out the sound. But when we open up the mouth, some air is coming out. Let's say 5% air is coming out, flowing out. But we're not looking at the 5% air. We're looking at 80-90% air, meaning do we flow the air or do we trap the air? So this is how we measure it. And of course, if you put your hand in front of your mouth, then you can feel it. You need to feel the air if it is flowing out. So therefore, with the air, we trap the air. Now, letter ba is also a empty mouth letter. It's not ba, it's ba, b. So it is not full mouth letter, it is empty mouth letter. Now, people also make common mistakes with letter ba, i.e. that if you are not familiar, then you are not applying the qalqala quality, the qalqala sound. So you didn't say, tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab. You just say wa tab. So you don't pronounce the sound or bounce out the sound properly and clearly. So inshallah, let us practice letter ba with these qualities. When you're reciting the Quran, lahab, then inshallah you will see your tilawa is becoming perfect, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يتلونه حق تلاوته أولئك يؤمنون به ومن يكفر به فأولئك هم الخاسرون